Okay, so just give me some memories of your mother. Well, say your name and some memories of your mother.
Okay, my name is Joe Eckler, and I remember my mother being a very, very polite lady. I don't know what else you could say about her.
And she taught at Frost Hollow School.
Yes, she taught at Frost Hollow School.
In the
I
20s.
have no idea what year.
I would say from gathering what I did that it was anywhere from 22 to 25.
Yeah.
And you are?
William Eckler, Bill Eckler.
Okay. And your mother was born in 1891?
Mom was born in 1893.
Okay. All right.
Died in 1973.
Okay. And I can see from, that she kept a lot of diaries and kept very good notes on life events.
That's right. She kept diary of every day in her latter years.
The weather and
anything that happened.
What neighbors done.
Yeah.
Corn or whatever you were planting and how it turned out.
And you are?
I'm his wife, Carolyn.
Okay. So your mom, since your mom was a teacher growing up, she did, tell about, like, it must have been great having a teacher for a mother.
Oh, yeah.
Did you grow up with, books and,
First day I went to school, I couldn't wait to go to school. When I got home, they wanted to know how I made out. And I said, fine, but I ain't going back. Well, why aren't you going back? I said, because the teacher asked me questions. I'm smarter than she is.
You probably were. You had your own live-in teacher.
I went through 3rd and 4th grade in 1 year.
Wow, that's great. Where did you go to school?
Straits Corners.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Was there a one-room schoolhouse, or was? Oh,
yes.
Okay. Yeah. Is that still standing?
It's still standing, but it don't look like a schoolhouse
Yeah.
anymore.
Leonard Hamley has really given a great gift to Tioga by
Yeah.
maintaining the
Yeah.
Frost Hollow School.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful shape.
I help him with pancake breakfast and stuff.
So tell me some of the things you already said about your mom, like with a motorcycle, or there were a few stories that I wished I'd had.
Well, I asked her what she wanted for her birthday. She said, I want to ride on your motorcycle.
And how old was she?
80.
80. Yeah,
I said to my brother Luke, I said, what am I going to do? I said, she's never wore pants. Luke says, I'll talk her into pantsuits.
That was when pantsuits first come out.
Oh, okay.
So,
He went and bought 2 pairs for her.
And she wore them?
Oh, yeah, she rode the motorcycle.
That's awesome. She must have been quite a character.
he pulled it right up next to the slab of concrete that we had for entrance.
Mm-hmm.
And she got on.
I made a pair of bobsleds. It was about 15 feet long. Guys used to come over to ride them bobs on what we call a hair seal. Moral. And she had to be on them bobs.
Every time they went.
And we'd pull them back up the hill with a tractor. Pa most always pull them back up with a tractor.
All right, so you said you lived in the same house and went to 4 different schools?
That's right.
Okay. Which ones?
I went to Straits Corners grade school, and I got to 7th grade, and I went to Candor for a year and a half, and that's when they built Tioga Center School, and so they moved us from Candor District into Tioga to get our taxes because we're right on the border.
Oh, okay.
And so I went to Tioga Center, and they only had 9th grade there, so I ended up in Owego, graduating from Owego.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Let me sit over there.
So,
There isn't too many people live in the same house and go
Okay, I have
No.
to schools.
no, there definitely is not. So, was, you know, what was it like growing up? My mom talks about she never saw any animals, that, you know, basically they played on the farm a lot. What did your parents do, like, to make a living? Farm?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So, did you...
And I walked, I know you hear this a lot, but I walked 3 miles to school,
Wow, yeah.
down through the woods.
Uh-huh.
Winter,
6 foot
summer.
of snow.
That's right. And
Yeah.
a good many nights my dad would meet me because it was so cold and he'd come and meet me.
Did he have a car?
No. Well, we had a car, but yeah, but he always came and walked to meet me. Because I walked cross lots because it's a lot closer.
Yeah, yeah. So what are your memories of... Oh, so this is your anniversary?
That's the six of the
6 of us.
the 3 brothers and their wives.
Oh.
50th, you had to be married 50 years.
Oh, okay.
And 3 brothers were married, all of them over 50 years. And we went to country buffet when they had free dinners
Uh-huh.
for people on St. Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
And if you were married 50 years and you could prove it, you got a free dinner.
Oh, wow.
3 brothers. And that's not very common.
That's quite an accomplishment. Yeah, these days,
Yeah.
especially.
Yeah.
So,
And they were taking pictures, and I said, can we have our picture taken together? Well, yeah, if you want it together. I said, yeah.
yeah, why
So
would you not?
That's why they did it. That was taken February 14th, 06.
06.
Oh, okay.
Yep, I didn't remember when it was. And
So any memories stand out? I was asking my mom about, were there any, like, ghost stories or any, like, how communities will have, like, these incredible stories about things that
I could
happened?
tell a lot of stories, but I wouldn't dare.
Not one?
Oh, no. No, we had a good life.
Uh-huh.
We've had a good life.
That's good.
those must be Bruce's kids.
Okay, say that again. Who'd you get your sense of humor from?
Well, I would say both of them.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Ma liked a good joke. Pa, he was a little quieter than Ma when she got going.
Do you remember
You
any...
said-
Oh, no, go ahead.
No, I was going to ask Joe a question. I thought.
Do you remember any jokes that your mom used to tell?
Well, like I told you, she liked to ride on them bobs.
Yeah.
That was, they had a bunch in Highland area that used to come over there every night. And we'd ride them bobsleighs. I'd call the road supervisor, tell him, Claude, we want to ride the bobs tonight. He said, all right, I won't sand the hill until tomorrow morning.
I didn't either.
So where did you go? Which hill?
Well, it was up,
What they call
Whitmore.
Morrow Hill. It's on
Yeah.
Whitmarsh Hollow Road.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
All right. Well, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Oh boy, them bobs, it was
There's a
time.
sharp corner on it, and lots of times you get upset.
Yeah, yeah.
We had a rule. If we missed the corner 3 times in a row, it was time to quit.
Did you guys have horses too? Like horse-drawn
yes.
Oh yeah.
buggies and that? Oh.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't have buggies. We had wagons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I got the old buggy out, Dick on back, and I got the old buggy out one day and played with the horses and mud. Boy, I found out that wasn't the thing to do. My dad didn't appreciate that Sarah being out. You remember the old Sarah?
Yeah, oh yeah.
So how did your mom get to the school? Do you remember how she?
Yes.
Did she have to walk?
She'd walk halfway, and her dad would go the other half. They would meet on Friday night, and then Sunday afternoon, he'd take her, and then she'd walk the other half.
Oh, okay. Did you
And I
guys?
would say probably from here over to that school was probably 7 miles.
Probably.
Wow.
6 or 7
My
miles.
goodness, that's quite a walk.
And it didn't make no difference what the weather was. She went.
Yeah.
That's when they went to get a teacher's license. They went to Spencer, what they call Spencer Normal School.
Oh, okay.
So that's where she got her teaching certificate or whatever they had then.
Do you know how long they had to go to the normal? No.
I think 4 years.
And
I think.
so she was she able to teach after she got married?
I don't think she did.
Yeah.
She might have some. Maybe
Yeah,
over there
some.
on Howard Hill.
Because she got married in 18 and she taught after that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
When you guys were walking to school, were there ever any adventures? Like, did you ever like run into any animals?
Oh yes, always deer.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I picked on my brother Luke over a skunk.
Ew.
Joe probably was there when that happened. They told him he picked the skunk up by the tail and he wouldn't get him. Possibly they buried his clothes.
Oh. So he picked this.
He tried to.
Oh my goodness. That's funny.
They were there Agnes and Nellie and Josie.
Anna.
And Ann Winnick.
Anna Furtak.
Anna Furtak, yeah. They used to all walk together. They had some good stories. And I didn't walk to school.
Now, you told the kids
Well, how
that
did
you
you-
ran all the way to Tioga Center to
Well,
school.
that was a different story. I used to do that.
So how did you get to school?
Bus.
Oh, by bus. What did the bus look like?
Big
same,
bus.
Same as they are now. Back in them days,
He used to sleep half the way home.
the other half I sang "You Are My Sunshine." He used to get awful mad at me.
Because he's not a singer.
Be on his report card.
Nope, he's not a singer.
Can you sing it now?
You don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it.
So the bus, you started to say, so the buses looked like now?
Yeah.
Really?
Back in them days, the Tioga Center schools were mostly reels.
Yeah.
They were reels. They don't even make them no more.
Reels? What's that?
Truck bus.
Oh, okay.
That was the name of
REOs.
it.
Oh.
Real.
Oh, I never heard that. Huh. So, do you remember any adventures? Like, what's your biggest adventure? Like growing up in this area as a child?
There's so many of them, I don't know which one to pick.
Well,
School took us up to Wiggle when the old railroad bridge was across the Susquehanna.
Yeah.
We started out at the depot and they took us across the bridge and then back to the depot. That was quite an adventure. The only time I've ever been on a train.
Yeah.
Wow.
I rode from Catatunk to Wiggle quite often on the train.
really? It was
Oh,
just
yeah.
it was just a
I think Ma went to where she went to get her teacher's certificate. I think she rode train
Probably did.
from Catatunk.
oh, wow. Yeah. Did you grow up here, Carol? Oh, no.
I went to Mount Rose to school.
Oh, okay.
So every time we'd go down home, because my folks live 50 miles from here. Every time we went down home, he would say to Gilly when we got to the state line, take a big deep breath, because you can't breathe again until we come back.
Yeah, we met at Lake Arrowhead Bible Conference when we was about 13, 14.
Oh, wow. And so you like started today. They would say going out or.
Didn't have no money to go out on. Time I got down there, in fact, she used to give me money for gas to come down there or get home. She was working in
Grant's in Binghamton.
and
Okay.
Remember when Grant's store was in Binghamton?
I was doing custom work. Sometimes the money didn't come in when you thought it oughta.
Yeah. Yep.
He's cut logs for years, mowed yards, worked for Stackmore.
Oh yeah. I was a fixture there. Went there in 51, got out of there in 93.
Wow. Yeah. So you gave them quite a few years.
Then I worked, after I retired, I worked for Green Thumb down the rest area west of Owego. 19 years.
Okay. Yep.
I just quit last February.
Wow. My goodness. That's
Yeah,
great.
he got sick and somebody sort of twisted his arm and said, "It's time you quit."
Yeah. So. Well.
I miss it. Oh well.
Yeah, but you don't miss shoveling snow, do ya?
No.
Yeah.
You would?
No, not at all.
There was a lot of guys younger than him worked down there, but they didn't shovel snow. He did.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Took me a good many years to realize it. We had running water at the old farmhouse. You had to run to the barn and get it. And my dad, being a fair man, had to draw straws. Short straw, had to go get the water. I always got to pick first because I was the youngest and I got to pick first. And there was always a short straw. There was nothing in that hand but short straw. And they got away with this for years before I was smart enough to realize there was never no long straw in the bunch.
That's priceless.
Yeah.
Good story.
No.
Well, we used to get in a lot of horse manure fights. Oh yes.
Okay.
We had a lot of horses. We had several horses, so we had lots of ammunition.
Oh, that's funny. Oh my goodness. Those are.
Bob wasn't a swearing man. But he had an old Fordson tractor. I was just a kid. And he'd go to start that old Fordson tractor and he wouldn't be making out very good. He'd haul right off and hit the radiator with a crank. Then go get the horses and pull the tractor to start it. Remember that old Fordson
Yeah, oh
tractor?
yes. Oh yes. That crank, kick too.
Yes. No, I can remember him.
Boy, is it raining out there.
Oh, it is.
Wow.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, you won't want to go down. Does anybody want cake? I made a cake this morning.
I would. Wait, I better.
Save your battery.
Yeah. So I want to make sure that I.
Miles.
3 million miles. Wow.
Accident free.
Miles.
3 million miles. Wow.
Accident free.
Well, you can tell it. So.
We had a Saint Bernard dog, and he was helping him. He'd go in and out, you know. Well, one day they dressed him in underwear, and they put his tail through the fly of the fence, and it had a T-shirt on, and he wore that all day long. And when the bus came, he went out to meet the bus, you know, strutting along.
Who did this?
Saint Bernard dog.
Saint Bernard dog.
But I mean, who dressed? Who dressed?
Oh, the guy.
The carpenters.
The carpenters.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Okay, so say that again about the Saint Bernard.
The kids would take him. Well, they slept outside a lot in the summertime.
Tent.
In a tent, and the dog slept with him. But I couldn't figure out how come some of the socks kept missing. they would put socks on his feet because his feet were so rough that he'd scratch them. But if they didn't wake up and take the socks off before the dog woke up, bye-bye socks.
And the dog weighed 205 pounds.
Mhm.
Wow.
Tuffy was his name.
Aw.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dog.
Can't
So
even
tell.
remember what his name was. Don't make
Paul
no-
Kelsey. Well, I don't know whether you ought to tell his name or not.
Can you tell about your mom again? How it was like the.
They had a man picked out for mine. Ma and Pa got hooked up somehow.
That's so. Her parents. Her.
Her parents wanted him to be married to Ma.
Huh. Wow.
I got another good one too. My mother, up here on top of the hill is a community, Turn the Hill Community Hall. And back in them days, they would fix box lunches, and whoever bought your lunch, the man, you had to eat with him
If he bought it, yeah.
if he bought it.
Wow.
Well, he talked Ma into riding home. He was going to take her home in the cutter sleigh. I was picking on Ma about it one day. She said, well, I'll tell you one thing. By the time we got to the pipeline, I was walking. I was walking.
That's a good story. Okay. If you can tell that, I know it's sometimes a
I
second.
have 3 or 4 ladies down at the Long Meadow Apartments that I take around with my car to different public dinners, and I call them my harem.
Okay.
Did you share your banana bread with your harem?
Not yet.
Not yet?
No.
You didn't get it in him?
Nope.
Oh my goodness.
I've been too busy.
Oh.
Yeah, I called him up the other night, and I says, I had a lady call me up. I says, you can dig back farther than I can. I said, I'll go down and get their dates off the headstones. And, he's been working all week grounding up this stuff.
Yeah. Well.